it's hard not to respond sometimes. And I do feel like, some of us have to be vocal, even, yeah, some of us have to be, I mean, there are different ways. Yeah, so here's what I have to say. I saw something about some jackass in Georgia that's saying he's going to try for there to be an abortion ban. All right. In 6 weeks, I mean, these motherfuckers, basically what they're saying is this. Yeah, women and girls should be killed. Let them die. Let them bleed to death. Let them be fucked in the ass instead of, regular sex or fucked in the mouth. We don't care. We've got the Bible. And what does the Bible say? Well, we don't really know. What we know is, well, we hate women and we hate girls. Yeah, that's what that is. That fucking, it is not ignorance. It is brutality. I mean, but of course in Georgia you would expect that kind of ass backward attitude thinking about the history. How do you get people to start to understand that and to start to care when there's really not much incentive? I don't know, but, I'm just calling it out. Yeah, butcher him, kill him, let him die, let him bleed to death, let him put a coat hanger up in there like they did a few decades ago. We don't care. Yeah, every baby, yeah, there's a baby, it's that big. I think about the wording of the script in Tennessee. If a live baby is born in the process of an abortion, the medical doctor has to do everything possible to save the life of the baby. And I just wonder, what went wrong? I mean, science, there is so fucking much tech in this state. Where is common sense? Common sense. I have a dick, so I can rule the world. Yeah, and there are women that think wrong too. But yeah, I don't care. I don't know. Maybe we need just a little museum or something like that. They could be portable, just like these things that these anti-abortion assholes drag from place to place with pictures of desiccated fetuses on the side and shit like that. Maybe we could have a moving museum where someone walks through, and of course free admission, and they get to see pictures of people who have died, girls who have been raped, trafficking victims, I mean, all kinds of things like that. I mean, what is that? That is somebody that wants to be in control. And yeah, that's a dictator. Is that a mini dictator? That's a mentality. I don't suppose there is only one dictator when there is dictatorship going on. But yeah, dicks. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with dicks. But, again, and women, they're women that, I'm going to say need to be re-educated. How about that? I mean, if someone is being provocative and just trying to elicit debate, that is not a good way. It's just not a good idea. People die, and yeah, it's basically saying, yeah, let's kill him, and that's gone on historically plenty, and that ain't okay. And if they're using the Bible, then really, I mean, they could look at the New Testament and and again, re-education. I mean, what is that? Can it take different forms? I just think, yeah, someone that says that, someone that does that is asking for a real big fight. And, what form might that a fight can take many forms. I mean, I can't get my door open. My door is stuck. Well, yeah, I mean, that could be a fight. The gas is on. There's a lit match about to drop on the floor. I mean, there are plenty of kinds of fights. But yeah, I am really fucking tired of fighting. I am tired fucking fighting for my life. And yeah, it's a daily thing with tech and all this shit. The way people are being harmed, the way people are, yeah, you don't matter. Well, everyone matters. But, I mean, I would really hope that people aren't going to say, yeah, that fertilized egg, that, if we want to call it that, the ova that got, where a little sperm went in there and we've got, I mean, yeah, that's a human. I mean, would it not be terrible? I don't know what the Pope has to say these days, but he doesn't sound like a brutal man. And, one way or the other, you know, uh, I know at least there are always going to be women like me, and sometimes women like me with a louder voice, you know, uh, but yeah, someone that thinks like that says things like that tries to make a fight is asking for a real big fucking fight. And again, that can take any form. Nature. A person can try to fight nature, but I mean, nature's stronger than humans. So yeah, just a few words. Real tired, real tired of the oppression, the oppressions, and yeah, I remind myself, women, some of us have to be very strong. All right, there are plenty of men who are also very strong, but you know, uh, yeah, well, just a few words, maybe people need a ticket to the idiot show, and I mean, who wants to listen to someone like that? And yeah, I mean, electing someone like that, we all know how that shit happens, but yeah, things have to be done to prevent the harm. Women, girls, uh, these things are going on as we speak. I mean, and yeah, is that public health? I don't fucking think so. I mean, sure, there needs to be some public health, but if people are making babies for the republic, there's a problem with that. And I could talk about the intrusion of the republic into health, and that is not okay. So when there's public health, supporting people's health, not telling people what to do, not forcing things on people, not cataloging people, not making lists of people, providing health care. And yeah, so just a few words from your, you know, am I radical? I don't fucking think so. I think I'm pretty normal, and women like me, all we are is normal women.